Welcome on back, one and all, to Total War Warhammer 3 in part 3 of our Sisters of Twilight Old World campaign. In today's episode, we're here where we left off, raiding, we're here the next turn. We were raiding our way across the Kronfjall province here. We're basically going to try to create a kind of buffer zone for us, using the forces of the Empire, similar to how Alpha Lauren does with the Bretonnians. Looks like there are some bony fish boys moving on up, though.
Stop that!
Can't see what their units are, but it's likely a lot of gobos and trolls. That tends to be what the orcs recruit. Hopefully they can hold the line there. I'm going to keep Kevin the Tree Singer here holding against Sin Dancer, while this High Weaver eventually is going to come back around and defend this other flank against the Greenskins coming on up through Ulrich's throat. Oh, they broke them at Ulrich's throat and they're moving through. That's always a scary province, or always a scary time. So what we'll do with the sisters is try to move on in and hit Kronfjall.
With grace.
With grace. And I'm actually going to have High Weaver Dodon split off from the group. So we'll have you give 2 of these Starfire shards over. You can't use the world roots anymore, but we'll have you march up to the monolith bottom. And we'll have them basically split apart now. And this army is going to start recruiting up as quickly as we can to go defend against the Greenskins. Sisters, oh, we can't reach now. I should have figured.
Rest, if you must.
Yeah, let's do some replenishing. Come around the corner here, and we'll go take down Kronfjall. Beautiful. We can actually finally get some more buildings going in the Forest of Sighs. Thank goodness. What do we want, though? Getting cavalry up and running would be nice. Getting also the Dryads up into the Treekin would be fantastic. Especially here at the Forest of Sighs, we have the Monolith of Fallen Trees. So amongst Wood Elves, the valorous defenders of the Forest of Sighs, who met their tragic end at the hands of the dreaded Chaos Champion Ragnar Painbringer, are revered in hushed whispers. Though the forest will forever bear the scars of that terrible slaughter, its denizens now unite with unwavering resolve, committed to nurturing its growth as a living tribute to their fallen kin. This will give us a nice bit of recruitment cost reduction for Treekin Grove Guardians, as well as more weapon strength for Dryads faction-wide. So it's going to be fantastic. We will go ahead and grab the other growth building here with the Craftsman's Tree. 5 additional growth in all provinces. I believe. 20 growth. Well, that's actually 10 more, so let's go for the Game Lodge first. Yeah, that's right. Forge would be awesome. So actually, okay, we'll do this a little bit differently. Let's go for the Azrai Forge here. Into the Dryad building. Or the Great... This is the Great Eagles? Ooh, the Great Forest Eagles would be great. Oh, yeah, perfect. Perfect use of wordplay there, wizard. We get the Eagles now, and we can get the Hawk Riders next turn, or next time we upgrade. Or we go all in on growth and our overall trade, which I think we'll do, since we can't even get access to the better Treekin until the second or the third tier of our settlement anyway. We'll go for all in on growth and trade. I'm gonna have... Now we still take attrition, so not for now.
The woods protect.
Alright, sweet. I mean, at the very least, we are getting access now to Deepwood Scouts and the Swift Shiver Shard variant as well. I think you have to have a certain building to get them, though. Oh, I'm glad to be wrong. I thought Way Watchers had Starfire shafts as well. That may be for Radius. For our next technology, we get Oeth Lord of Wisdom. We don't have any Zotes right now. Each of the Mother is more casualty replenishment for all of our tree lads, as well as cooldown for Lore of Life spells. Missile resist for all elf units, pretty nice. Wisdom of the Eagle Lords. Armor piercing and resistance for all great eagles. Line of sight over all magical forest regions. Beware, this will make distant foes aware of you. Do we care? I think not. Let's get the Wisdom of the Eagle Lords. We have the gold. We're not really doing anything else with it right now anyway.
My spirit is strong.
We'll swap you into the Forest Call stance, and then we'll end our turn. Before we do, though, I want to take a quick look to see if we can do any more trading with the Puppets of Misrule. Never. We shall trade our arrows with their skull.
Seek the enemy. Seek harmony.
No wonder more sleeves glare. I was gonna say, Dreadnoks, finally, we get to test our might against another legendary lord, finally. Your warriors range deep into hostile lands, but all is not well. There are dark omens abroad, as if the shadow of some horned god was watching from the evil moon above. The army is fettered by more sleeves glare. Let's go ahead and improve the omens. It doesn't cost that much. Got the wisdom of the Eagle Lords all done and dusted, so the Great Eagles of Atherloren carry news of distant events. More damage and resistance for all of our Great Eagle units, and we have a line of sight over all magical forest regions. Whispers from afar. Oh, so now I think invasions are going to be happening all over the place that we have to try to stop. Fair enough. We need to win against Norska, and that'll allow us to confederate with Lorelorn. Hey, look at that. There's some Norskins right here.
Nestra Arahan.
Nestra Arahan. Good there. We'll go ahead and give you a Vol's Anvil Smith as well. Pointing to evasion sounds real good, and then we'll go ahead and throw ourselves into the fray. Let's see what they have first, though. Hey, nothing but Warhounds. Interesting. So Warhounds,
A step too far.
this is their major settlement, but it has nothing defending it, unfortunately for them. Okay, I think we have a pretty good chance. Dodon, you come on down from the north.
The forest wills it.
The forest does indeed will it. We might have to attack Dregara, or Dodon can't reinforce. We'll see. We also might have to pull her through the world routes, which I think would work just fine. Let's do that. We'll pull her through the world routes. She can pop up right. Oh, she got intercepted. Man, that was just foolish of us to do. I should have had the sisters move out first. Yeah, there's no chance we win this fight. We can try to. If we get intercepted, what happens? We just lose. If we turn and retreat, do we just lose? Let's find out. I'm at least willing to try it. That's unfortunate. Alright, let's see if we even have access to retreat here. It's not even one of our options, so getting intercepted means you just get wiped out. Alright, well, we'll try to give as much as we can here. This is really, really unfortunate. All because I didn't check when I should have. Keep the Glade Guard together. Then you can be up front blasting as many soul quenches as we can. Let's do it.
I will weave it.
Yeah, I think the Frost Dragon by itself should be enough to deal with us. Let's actually fall back. Her blast, the soul quench. As they advance, we can hit them too. What do they have going for them? A lot of extra charge bonus. Come on, blast the soul quench.
Yes.
Nope, gotta run. Thankfully, she is very quick because she's got. Now you're just very quick. Give you even more speed. Try to get them to fall back round. Hit the soul quench on these ice wolves here. I need her to reposition quickly. She got hit hard. Yeah, we're just gonna get wiped out. See if we can't get them to hit their own unit there with that. Why are you guys advancing?
Our bows are yours.
Well, rest in peace. The bows are yours. Norscan Ice Wolves doing pretty good work. There's a lot of them. Yep, that's about as good as we can do. We'll go ahead and speed that up. And they say, you think it decisive? You think so? Alright. Yeah, more mad at myself than anything else. That's unfortunate. We lose that whole crew, and she's just killed, and they give them free experience.
No!
Yeah, it's real not great. Alright, sisters, I'm still going to go for the attack. That's
Must
not
we?
discouraged me in
Yes, we must.
any kind of way. Yes, we must. Let's go on in and grab the Anathrema, the Savage Huntress. I'm always going to say that with a slight accent. There's nothing to it. And missile resistance, armor, or research rate and flaming attacks. It is going to be a siege battle. Vol's Anvil, or Vol's Hammer, that is. We can use it on at least all of their... Yeah, let's do it. Yoink. Yes, please. This is
Twin
Twilight.
defenders of the glades.
In. Ronfjall must fall, especially for what just happened. I like the defeat it gives us. There's a lot of Norskins here, but we should be on a minor settlement battle. We should make this far more in our favor. Please. That's it. Good old 4-starred fort. You think you're gonna win? Sorry, Drenok. Let's actually see what he does real quick. He can summon in a giant wolf known as Frostfang. Ah, well that's a thing, isn't it? He doesn't have really anything in terms of infantry, so if we can take down this Frost Dragon with just a couple of our arrows here from the sisters, we should be in pretty good shape. So onward to the siege of Kronfjall. Alright, vengeance for our Highweaver. We shall start deployment. They do have a pretty good fortress over here on this side. We'll go where the reinforcements are coming in from. We'll ambush them, and then we'll move in from there. So rest in peace, Famir. I'm gonna go ahead and throw in the Deepwood Scouts. Actually, probably we'll have the Deepwood Scouts rolling in on the outskirts to try to fire on guys over the walls. We'll have the sisters with them. The two... all of our flyers. All over here. And then on this side, we'll have the Dryads. Ready to be a wall. Poison arrows, and then we'll have the others behind on both sides. So 2 Starfire Shaft here, 3 behind here, and that should do pretty good when they show up.
Yours to command.
Make sure we don't further fire our own Dryads there. Here, wall, Dryad wall, we'll have this be
Fear everywhere.
here everywhere, huh? Get all the flyers in with our main characters. Infantry that of the melee variety, and then our missile troops. I'm gonna take you guys out of guard mode. Perfect stuff. Let's get to breaking a fortress.
Sisters of Twilight.
Alright, sisters, your job is going to be mainly...
We never miss.
We never miss.
Swiftly.
Come up this way and prove it.
Cavalry. Yes.
Flyers this direction, and the sisters will take you off a fire at will.
I must.
We'll just try to deal with these guys up here real quickly. They've got champions. I'm not afeared.
We stand ready at speed.
Okay. Reinforcements arrive in a minute 16. And as long as they don't sally out, we should be in pretty good shape. I'm going to actually have one of these Glade Guard come,
At speed.
or the Eternal Guard come back just in case they do.
As you say.
I don't think they know how to do that.
Guardians of Lauren.
Have your arrows of Kronos go towards this unit. Eagles, come on in. There are so many fast movers that if we get too close in here and these guys get spotted, they're going to immediately come moving this way.
Quickly.
They must fall.
You fire on the dragon.
Ever ready. Hurry.
See how much damage we get on these champions.
Aerial.
They're going to come back behind there, which is perfectly fine. Heat-seeking arrows mean the dragon is going to be doomed.
Riders of Lauren.
Alright, Glade. For Deepwood Scouts, you need to fall back here. They're coming back in like we expected. Whoop.
Now.
Get ready.
Deepwood Cavalry.
Deepwood Cavalry, get ready to fire on this dragon. Fireball coming our way.
Sent by
Sisters
a
keep
lion.
falling back.
Armed and
All the arrows going for the same target. Actually able to absorb quite a bit of that, isn't it?
We accept.
Taste my
Keep up the shots on the Frost Dragon. Eagles moved us around. That drops the armor a little bit further there.
We will.
Orders acknowledged.
A little bit of damage on the Eagles. Send everyone in. All is one. Ah, that's a dead dragon. But of course, I forgot to switch back to this side, so these guys are getting run over. And we lost our Beast Mage.
Blade guard. Death to all.
Worrying far too much about
Kill them.
microing the other side.
Ever ready.
Alright, the Familiar's getting obliterated. We'll have the Dryads fall back. We took a lot of free damage, but that's what is the way. Alright, that is a doomed dragon. Bring you ladies over to take down.
Moving as one. Child's play.
We have you selected too? No, you stay over here. Go knock down into this. Scouts, come on, add back in once more. Now we really don't want to get too close to the javelins.
Lighting the path for harmony, for the hunt. Hunting my
All the
foes.
hunt.
Guided by the wind.
So let's just go to work on these hound dogs over here. Deepwood scouts can move on in to start capturing the zone.
As you command.
Dryads, let's go ahead and bring you up onto this side.
Blade guard.
This entire group, would you bring them up here?
Understood.
Saint Louis.
Sin Louis.
Sisters of Twilight.
Alright, Eagles, this is going to be your target. Oh, there's Frostfang. Let's go ahead and start. Have you fire on Frostfang.
Hunters.
We do the multi-shot arrows, and let's go after just any of these Norseman Warhounds. Frostfang's running away.
War is tragedy.
Alright. Crazy laughter aside, that is exactly what we need. We'll have you two both land and deal with these Warhounds.
Seizing the position.
And fall back a bit there. Help these Hawk Riders here. Zone captured, although we're getting jumped by some Ice Wolves. In fact, we're getting jumped by all of the Ice Wolves.
Sisters of Twilight.
And man, they might win that battle, they might not.
Deepwood archers.
Fight as one.
Eagles get over there to help. Hawk Riders, go ahead and get back up in the skies. Let the sisters hold the line.
Orders.
Yeah, those Deepwood Scouts getting hurt a little bit more than we would like. Arrows of Kurnos here on these Marauder Champions. And you do Arrows of Kurnos on the approaching Ice Wolves.
Orders received.
I was hoping it would hit both. Alright, Eagles, you move up to deal with them from there. We take quite a bit of damage on our Deepwood Scouts. In fact, so much so I'd like to try to get them out on this side. Sisters are holding the line admirably.
With haste.
Oh, really? They're back.
Those are yours.
And those wolves decided they wanted to fight quite quickly, didn't they? Oh, it's still moving into position on the other side. As soon as we deal with the wolves, we're in pretty good shape, too. There's no more fast movers coming after us.
Athel Lawrence.
Sisters have taken some serious damage. Get them on away.
X-ray riders.
Looks like it's only Javelin men on this side. So we'll advance the Poison Boys first.
Kurnos
Other Glade Guard behind them.
First up. At once.
They should just be able to get a blast on in there. Get back over here with our archers, which are having a hard time escaping.
Nature calls us.
In fact, I don't think they're going to, because I told them not. I told them to run, and they're like, nah, we prefer to stay here and fight to the bitter end. Which, fair enough, I guess.
Sisters of Twilight.
Do your honorable thing. My 2 Hawk Riders, let's see about... Well, they've got the Premier.
Hurry! Swift! Go!
Unfortunately, there's a fair few of our Deepwood Scouts.
At pace!
When they have hounds, you keep your Deepwood Scouts away. Quit hiding and come over here and fight us.
Glade Guard! We are tireless!
You are indeed. Alright, Dryads in. Spears forward on this side.
Straight away!
Poison bows.
Shoot!
And all of our fire arrows can just blast in here.
Moving.
Sisters of Twilight, yeah, we did indeed lose some of our Deepwood Scouts. I would like the others to get out of the settlement, please, like I asked you to in the first place.
Sisters of Twilight.
Sisters deal with Frostfang. Could be no trouble.
Riders ready!
Eagles get in here after these Marauder Hunters. Throw Grey out of here. You think she deserves to sit on my lap the entire time I record every time.
Sisters of Twilight.
Fortunately, girl, you've gotten a little bit heavy.
We are tireless! Your orders!
Alright, the Dryads are in. They're sending all of the wolves to go try to stop them.
Eternal Guard! Children of Ethelwallen! Your orders!
Let's make sure we are on a single shot arrow now. Let's see about hunting down these lesser ice golems. Eagles dealing with the hunters. We're gonna lose. Oh, these guys decided not to run either. What's going on? I told you to get out of the settlement, and you decided, nah,
Great riders!
we shall stay.
Go!
Alright, Dryads doing their thing, ripping through. Let's see about getting into actually grabbing this point. Archers move on in. We can send the other spearmen. Capture this zone. Leave a couple of the archers here behind them.
Speed of Azrael.
Alright, coming down the center with the Famir, or those ice golems. Let's bring our Eternal Guard back to guard against them.
We are tireless!
Await.
They do have the bears as well. Alright, let's move in on the Marauder Hunters over here. Sisters of Twilight, where are you girls at? A little bit too close to a whole heap of javelins.
Duty observed. Sent by Orion.
Sent by Orion. Alright, they're tearing them to shreds. Let's have a couple of these
Ready and
Hagbane tips fire over here.
Defenders of Athelwallen! Straight away! Ever ready! Fire!
Go to the back line, fire on those bears. Catch them for me.
Aerial!
Dryads to capture the zone, so bring them back over to start dragging this group down.
The deep wood.
Forever loyal!
Yep, left the scissors in one spot, and they got filled full of javelins. Get you ladies back and fire a will. We'll drop the Glade Guard here.
Hunting my foe.
Grads moving in, they are doomed. Move them on now. We're about out of arrows.
Dauntless Azrael!
Bears got obliterated. Bring them up to the next group.
We understand!
Ice Golem's getting torn down. That is another javelin group. Crunched. Alright, sister, let's switch you back into the Talon of Dawn and fire on this Marauder Chieftain.
Order.
Quickly! Right!
Have you move as one big group after these hunters.
As you say.
Those javelins are getting pincushioned. Go ahead and weaken his armor for a moment and actually drop in the Rin's in position here.
Dusk's might.
No!
Keep blasting away at those Marauder champions. Weisson's wild form to strengthen these Eternal Guard. Another unit of javelins defeated. Sisters, fire on these champions here, weaken their armor a bit. Or ignore my orders and hit Dreadnought one more time.
Ready to serve.
Fall back, let them keep kiting you. Or let's keep kiting these champions.
Swiftly! Aye! At pace!
Alright, we'll come up to get this group of javelins. One of the hawks, the weaker ones, go after the guys that are already weakened. Looks like we've got them on leadership, though. Now, we got weakened, but that was an extreme outnumbered situation, and we come away with a win. Glorious. Our High Weaver has been avenged, but we'll go ahead and recruit a new one pretty soon here.
It shall be done!
Alright, close victory achieved. We almost got our Beast Spellslinger and the Sisters taken out. Those are Deepwood Scouts. Next time we won't try to send them into a deep strike when they have this many wolves. That's a good way to get them all brutally murdered. Thankfully, though, they do survive. Oh, that's so tempting. However, we would take so much attrition that I'm just going to go ahead and occupy the settlement. Yeah, Shushu. This is mine now. Cousins in arms. The Elves of Lorelord have heard your exploits against the Northmen and are grateful, but the Marauders' incursions into the lands surrounding their forest have subsided as a result. A fleet-footed messenger has approached from the Lorelorn forest to inform you that you are open, or they are open to conforming a confederation. Alternatively, you can leave them in stewardship over their glade, and they will channel its energies to aid you. Extra forest health in Lorelorn forest. Now we're going to go ahead and confederate with them. Yoink. Lorelorn attained. Ooh, we also got the Ranger's Quiver. Replenishes ammunition. All the time. Sounds good. Especially this is Twilight. Ice, ice, baby. Enables frostbite attacks. Finally a place where that cold grip of yours comes in handy, Dranok. I mean, that sounds pretty good. I would have preferred maybe snow attrition immunity, but I'll take frostbite attacks on a missile. They're basically flying artillery, so. Ward in the Sun has been secured. Alright, let's see what's going on down there in the Ward of the Sun. We've got Ellen Delling, who was bothering the Dark Elves.
These are dark times.
These are indeed dark times. Well, Ellen Delling, your army's not bad. We'll just send you over here after this forest incursion and see if you can just win.
I share the forest's thoughts.
I share the forest's thoughts. And Ellen Delling, since you are our first Glade Lord, we'll have you be the champion of the Queen. Extra movement range and income from sacking settlements. She's a Dark Mage? You can become a Dark Weaver. I think we will probably end up just disbanding this army for now. Doink. And then sending Ellen Delling after this forest incursion. Norscan Raiders, a call from aid of the Elves of Lorelorn. A force of Norscan Raiders have penetrated deep into Empire lands. Normally such a raid would focus on the armies of men, but this group brings with them a cabal of Famir, creatures of the mist and fog who may be able to penetrate the forest borders. The Famir often stray from the main group to perform profane rituals. A targeted attack at them at this point would end this threat to the forest. Alternatively, you could attack the main Norscan force or perhaps gain the favor of the Empire. Hunt the Famir or go after a stronger main force of Norskins. Let's hunt down the Norskins. English. Maybe. There they are. I'm going to go ahead and quick save. Our ambush was foiled. It's a Famir, several Berserkers, Spearmen, and some Norse Ice Trolls. Nothing here's all that scary. Ice Wolf Chariots have Shield Breaker, but not very much range. Right then. What's the map look like? Post up in the forest, let them come to us, and then pepper them full of arrows. Sounds good to me. The field. Alright, here we got some new units to take a look at. We've got our Eternal Guard with shields, the Treekin, and the Tree Man. And our Glade Lord. New units ahoy! I do indeed. I do love these shields the elves get, especially the Wood Elves. Far superior to the frilly, ugly shields that the High Elves get. A very angry tree, and his a little bit smaller Treekin. Our enemies are doomed. have a Manticore that I didn't actually take a look at all of their speedy units, but I don't think they have any hounds. Just these guys here. So what we'll do is we'll have a couple of our Glade Guard coming out of this forest to go bother them, protected by our Tree Can and our Tree Man. And we'll have one of them be Starfire Shards. Starfire Shaft, that is.
Bows are yours.
That's one group. We'll grab the Eternal Guard, have them up front here. Dryads in, ready to rush around on the sides. We'll have them a little ways off here. Starfire Shafts. Then we can do the other Glade Guard, just kind of all over.
Glade Guard. We never miss.
We never miss. Up on this side, so we'll send the Dryads up to kind of stop the Berserkers. Will cut through them pretty quickly. That's kind of that's our main threat. We need to take down their skirmishers quickly and then move the trees to go get involved with their Berserkers.
Ready and eager.
Alright, let's do it. So all of our
Your command.
guard in guard mode.
As you
Dryads
say.
can be with Elendilling as big beasties.
The forest calls.
There it is. Let's go.
Glade Guard. To the fray.
For the fray indeed. Got a lot of units here.
Dauntless Azrael.
Make sure we're firing on the right ones ourselves.
At pace. Armed and ready. Let's fly.
Deal with these units. Elendilling, you come back. We'll have one of the Treekin stay here, and you two come back over towards these Berserkers. Manticore is going to rampage quite soon.
No. Yes. Understood.
Go ahead and catch them and have you guys fall back.
Foes of Athelnord.
Fire on the Berserkers. Trees come forward. Trees come help out with this Manticore. Oh, didn't mean to get you caught there, Elendilling. Fall back, everyone. I figured we could win that duel so much faster than that, but I guess not.
Dauntless Azrael.
Dauntless Azrael. Let's get moving. Berserkers in on this side too.
Target.
Shoot them to pieces.
Loose. Yes. Swiftly. Now.
You just gotta run through the back line there. Treekin, hold the line for a moment. These Berserkers are just gonna keep pursuing,
At once.
which is the worst, but not much we can do about it.
Swiftly.
Treekin are getting pretty well obliterated. They're completely surrounded.
Quickly. To the
That's all sorts of bad.
Missiles ready.
Get those Berserkers.
Armor ready.
Keep fire up on the Berserkers. You go after those Ice Wolf Chariots.
Highborn.
I think I got caught by the spears, both of them. That's funny. Let's go ahead and bring these trees away. Actually bring them in to try to catch just anyone else.
Dauntless Azrael. Straight away.
Not sure why they came out of the woods, but that's going to get a lot of them killed.
Pull back. Glade Guard.
Keep ripping through those spearmen.
Children of Athelnord.
Those Treekin are just getting torn to pieces there. That's lovely. I'm glad I got to use them as uselessly as I did.
Ever ready.
We're Elendilling.
Glade
Why didn't you guys turn and fire on them? There's like, we're gonna let these chariots take us down. No problem.
Fire. Aye.
Elendilling, you get moving again.
Glade Guard.
Glad to see these guys are back, but I don't think it's gonna matter. There's some Treekin down.
I stand ready. Pull back.
SFO makes the skirmish,
End them.
the skirmish cab a lot more dangerous than normal.
Athelnord.
Fire into these marauders quickly now.
With haste and speed.
They're pushing a lot of these horsemen through to try to get involved with melee, which is very clever. keep missing the orders, which is perfect.
Battle ready. Archers ready.
Fire their archers. We lost the Freakin, lost all the archers in the woods. Man.
Withdraw.
Norskins put in some work.
Ready to hunt.
So glad to see that you're back, even if you're going to be doing absolutely nothing. Fire here and here, trying to get rid of a few more of these lads. The tree man.
Children of Overhaul. Blade guard.
All right, Norskins.
Child of Cataph. Blade guard. Deepwood host.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's an army defeated by Norska. Ugh. The shame. Go ahead and fall back. Alright, troopers. Let's get you out of here.
Eternal guard. Pull back.
Yeah, we're just gonna lose too many otherwise. You can turn and fire here, that'd be awesome. Make sure that those chariots don't come back. Oh, yeah, we got defeated pretty soundly here. Alright, looks like we have broken, which is fine. We'll just deal with this army here in a moment. Can't believe it. Well, that's my own misplay. Got me. Alright, well, I overestimated the strength on our Glade Guard's arrows, but they didn't manage to do much at all to those Marauder Horsemen, which is really surprising. Very low armor, they should have died in droves, but they didn't, so we will accept the defeat. Not that we have much of a choice. Let's go ahead and drop into an encampment stance.
Of course.
Of course. Jerkesh does get to survive, but he's taking attrition here. And hopefully we don't make the Druki too mad at us. I'm gonna go ahead and combine up a few of our Glade Guards. We have at least more complete units here.
These are dark times.
Get Dryads through global, so I'll go ahead and do that real quick. So we've got a few more frontline fighters.
Can I offer assistance?
You've got the Dance of Loek possessed by the Trickster God. We might as well give you a couple of uses of Arrow of Kurnos. And actually, we probably should have given you some weapons and stuff too. Ranger's Quiver, front-ending volley. Let's go ahead and do that. Outrider's Handgun for more damage but less reload time. Hunting Hound, Royal Standard Bearer. And then we'll give you... We had an extra Hawk Companion. We must have lost them when we lost that Lord. Such is the way. Okay, well, we will hold there. See what's going on here in Tor Lithanel. I don't think so. Trade that on out for anything that gives us growth, but we don't have the... another population surplus for it. Wildwood Ranger Garrison or War Dancers of 2 variants. Go ahead and grab the Forest Lookouts. If we upgrade the Deepwood Camp, we can get access to another Waystalker over here in Tor Lithanel too. Alright, well, that loss is unfortunate, but it will be alright. We'll easily recover.
The Sisters of Twilight, awaiting bloodshed.
Sisters, let's go ahead and give you, not bow and blade. Probably just growth of the forest.
When do we fight?
Only when necessary.
For our Beast Spell Singer, we'll go ahead and give her the Transformation of Cadence. We can summon in a Manticore. Alright, perfect. Well, that's that. We're giving Kronfjall over to the Cult of Ulrich. And I'm thinking then the Sisters can turn back around and just swing back into the Forest of Sighs and then teleport somewhere else. We can start clearing those forests too. We'll leave Kevin as our main defender, and we can recruit up another Lord when we need one. I'd like to fight this Lord and see what we get out of his defeat trait, but we'll see. We'll see if that manages to be one of the things we do. And like that, Jurgesh comes over to try to stamp out the last of Elendelling's troops. We actually probably don't stand a chance here. Sorry, Elendelling. We'll see what we can do, though. There's no reason to give up. Onward to battle. After the quick save's done. There we go. Alright, good news is even if we lose this army, we can build up another one to hold against Norska before they manage to hit our actual home front. It's really unfortunate, though. We'll go ahead and deploy in the center here. So what we'll do is we'll have the Spearmen, the 3 Dryads, and then the 2 weaker Starfire Shafts in the woods here. And then I'm going to have everyone else. I will do 3 and 2. And we'll have them, basically, their lines come out to the sides and start blasting as they close that gap. A Tree Man in the center here. I think it should heal. Just a little bit. Yeah, a little bit of heals. Oh, it has to have greater than 50% health, so no healing for our Tree Man. Then our Tree Kin can be the other walls here. Alright, so Elendelling on a horse. Yeah. Let's do the thing. Everyone in guard mode, and let's get this thing a-going. Arrows, strong versus a single unit. Let's see how strong. Take down their lord, or at least get a lot of damage on him. That'd be fantastic. Come on, use the arrows. There they go. That's not bad at all. Big chunky damage. Alright, they're chasing him with their skirmishers. That's exactly what we want to see. So we'll send our... And there are so many of them. Let those Blade Guard do their thing. I really can't stop you moving at all because that is a ton of bonus versus large javelins. Keep on moving. Bring you back behind. They're going to all charge in. We should be able to deal with them quite quickly. But man, they've got a lot of resistances to missiles, don't they? 30%. That is insane. So 50% total missile resistance out of melee. They're able to absorb your missiles for days. You've got 2 more on the sides here. And those are just normal horsemen, too. Man. Get ready with the Arrows of Kurnos. Plan's working for now. Glade Guard, go ahead and come out wide. Dauntless Azrael, let's have you 2 come over to defend against this flank. Wait, your arrow's going to the Feral Manticore. And they charge, Eternal Guard, hold the line. You fire on those Ice Trolls. In fact, everyone fire on the Ice Trolls. Got another Kurnos' arrow. Let's go ahead and blast it after the Thamir. The Thamir McGear. Name. They're just trying to flank in the forest here with these guys. Go ahead and have you retreat, or at least pull through. We've done a fair bit of damage to the Thamir. Have you 2 focus the chariots then. Keep moving around the outside. We'll go ahead and have you guys run.
Shall be done. We understand.
Our other berserkers move so quickly. If we can get them moving past, we can fire on them without any of the extra resistances they have. They got into the Glade Guard. Try to kill the Manticore first. Come on, guys. Those berserkers are caught up in melee, so they shouldn't have any of their normal resistances. Going after our Tree Man. He doesn't really stand much of a chance there. Come on. Drag down the Manticore. They got a full surround over here with their skirmishers.
Our bows are yours. Defenders of Athelloren.
Come on. Those berserkers are not going down. Alright, our middle line has broken. As long as we can deal enough damage that they don't chase us, we should be able to try to pull this round. Fire on these berserkers next. The Magir is hiding in the woods. Yeah, we're losing everyone here now. Man, it's so unfortunate. Keep you moving. As soon as this thing comes out of the woods, I'm going to try to hit it with another arrow of Kurnos. Keep firing in here. All of our tree kin. One of them starting to run. Yeah, that Norskin extra missile resist coming in handy there a lot. We're learning though. If I blast the Magir now, it should be out of the woods just enough. That's a fair bit of damage with the chariot stopping both of them at the same time. How much speed do these guys have too? 47? And they move it quick. Can't have them fall back. I wonder why. That's a little bit rude. Why can't they fall back? Hell, if you can't, let's try to deal with this matriarch or whatever this thing is, the Mirg. I've been caught across the board there. Just deal what damage you can, then. Well, these have been rather salty losses. At least we've learned a fair bit about fighting Norsca now. They're so much more dangerous than they are in vanilla. Alright, yeah, close defeat, yet we lost almost nothing. Yeah, we've got to figure out how to fight Norsca proper. The amount of 50% missile resist on those horse bastards is just, it's fending off our arrows too well. So we'll figure something out here. We lose our Ranger's Quiver and our Outrunner's handgun, sadly. Alright, but it is again our turn. At least on the front that is not Lorelorn, we're doing alright. The Lay of Orion's Folly. The Fey folk do not take kindly to those of their own that turn their backs on Athaloran. To do so is not only to forsake their kin, but to the very weave itself. The Azrai know the tale of Orion, a Glade prince who one day decided to assemble a band of the forest's best archers and woodsmen before setting sail to fight far from the Great Forest in the Elves Southlands campaign. Though Orion himself has not been seen or heard of in many centuries, his band and their descendants are known to still reside far away on the desert continent, as mercenaries for hire. Such an existence is frowned upon, and for some time there have been whispers throughout the glades demanding these skillful elven warriors return to fulfill their obligations to the forest, such as the Warrior's Code. However, the only way to bring them back under Athaloran's influence would be to defeat them in honorable battle. We have to beat down the bowmen and then recruit them that way. There. Winter arrives. Forest is dormant, its spirits and animals are weakened. Oh. Orion is much weaker during the winter. Less growth, more charge bonus for all of our elves, more melee defense for all of our elves, but anyone who's not an elf will have less replenishment. Fair enough. Well, we do need to re-recruit someone down here to defend against the Norskins. Hopefully the Norskins go after the elves and just beat the smack out of them. That'd be great. Or the Druki there. So let's go ahead and recruit in a new... Let's go for a Dark Weaver down here. So we'll go Dodon. Do like the ward save dropping. Construction time reduction sounds good too. Forest Guardian Adept. Yeah, you're gonna be guarding or Lithanel for some time. Set you up here. We'll set you up also as our Dark Weaver. Yoink.
The Mother Goddess guides me.
Indeed. And you have some horrifying spells. Ever-reaching tendrils and inspiring presence. We'll go for Growth of the Forest too.
One with the forest.
I'm thinking over here in Tor Lithanel, we need fast movers that are mean, so we're going to go ahead and grab the Eerie Force of Eagles. And then when we have the population surplus, we'll grab a Trapper's Den.
Wood Elf Spellweaver.
Dark Weaver, Dada. Let's make sure... They don't have very much armor, do they? It's just the fact that they have missile resistance for days. It's a physical resistance too, so we do want nothing but the Starfire shafts, even if they're a little bit more expensive. Yep, such is the way. You will hold the line there, Dark Weaver. while we will finish off Gesesh or Jusen.
Twin defenders of the glades.
Indeed. Get smacked,
To
fool.
battle, sister.
No, 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 there's no running. There is only the void.
There will be.
We will auto-resolve this one tentatively. I'm not sure how our Deepwood Scouts are going to fare, but
This is the life.
come on. No one lost. Perfect. We'll go ahead and abduct those captives for a good chunk of punishment.
Harmony
And some
must
magical
be
power
imposed.
reserves. Sword gain as well as a hero becomes a legend, so 1,000 more treasury in the Armor of Fortune. That's going immediately down here to Tor Lithanel and to the Dark Weaver.
I observe.
I observe as well. You need Armor of Fortune. Hunting Hound is interesting. Man, we lost everything that other lord had. Need to be a little bit more careful. We also need to be careful about Village, because everyone in his army is going to be dealing, I think, 65% more damage here to our Dryads. Well, 40% more damage, which is still pretty disgusting. So let's make sure we've got units to stop that. Come through global, just gonna cost us a heap. We'll grab normal Glade Guard here, even if they don't have magical attacks. Forest of Size, we can go ahead and take up the Game Lodge. Or the Sculptor's Cavern. Actually, let's go for the Sculptor's Cavern. Think of its growth in all provinces. Which one gives us more cash? Yeah, let's go for more growth in all provinces, and then we'll circle back around to grabbing the Game Lodge. Sweet. Here at the Forge of Daith. Go Dreaming Cloak Tier 2 for stock on the ladies. Missile Strength. Research Rate. I'm thinking we're going to go for the research rate. Upkeep reduction would be quite nice, though. Research rate.
It is made perfect. She won't even use it.
She won't even use it, is what she says. Well, you can have it. It's fine.
Nestra,
Alright, so we'll swap back into the encampment stance. We don't really need to claim too much more. Well, we're not even claiming it for ourselves anymore. We're claiming it for the humans.
Triumphs once more.
I'd also really like to claim the defeat trait up there on the Bjornlings. Let's move through.
Purity.
We'll give Kronfjall over to Hargald.
God Ulrich can judge
Doink.
where
For
they
however
are
much
known.
gold? 1,000. His treasury
I
clearly
will.
has not quite recovered. The good friends we now are.
Together as one.
Together as one.
The Sisters of Twilight.
Alright, sisters, we'll go for open branches here. Keep moving down the blue line. We'll do a quick check. Yeah, confederating with Lorelorn was bound to make all the others mad at us. Trade with you on bow is fantastic.
Quite the success of diplomatic art.
Oh, man, you've been pushed back, haven't you? You're still in the Sherwield. You're fighting with Hargan Neth, the Lost Dereklings, and the Shadow Legion. Good luck. No one else wants to trade, but Nordland would like
Approach and make your
non-aggression
offer.
pact.
Empire's blessings. Yes.
Sigma's blessings, yes.
I will listen, but my time is short.
Jan van de Kuiper. I butchered your name. Marienburg would like a non-aggression pact for a heap of gold. Men of the Empire at least are acting right. Corone fighting our brethren. No, so we can hopefully get
Let
them
the
all on
supplicant
side
come
together.
forward.
Of course, this might just ruin our chance of being friends with the other Azrai. Grab friendship with Ostermark.
Approach and make.
That's not going to make Drycha very happy. Let's come out of the quick deals. Take a quick look what all makes them mad. Thankfully, they're not upset about any of the deals with the humans or the Bretonians, which is very good. So that means we'll come in here and get a few more.
Welcome
What?
to fair Bretonia, commoner.
Love to trade. Commoner. Alright. Bretonians, this is why you don't have any
Welcome
friends.
to fair Bretonia, commoner.
Yep. Welcome to Athaloran, peasant. Alright, back to the north. Let's go for some upgrades in Tor Lithanel.
Azray Spellweaver.
Yeah, I think we will still keep waiting for the extra growth, though. Okay, so Darkweaver, I believe we can get you more units through Global, but it would just be normal Glade Guard, which are not fantastic. So we just have some gold to sit on for a turn then, which does work. Not gonna get any more heroes. 2 Waystalkers. Where can I recruit those at?
Reshaper of Forests.
Well, I think back at Forest of Size, right? Alright, so we've got Dulceth the Sentry, and Arahane the... or Dotan the Harahane. Gives us experience and more line of sight and vigor loss for the Lord. These are both great.
Guardian of the Deepwood.
Guardian of the Deepwood.
Defender of
We will recruit
Athel
both
Lauren.
of you.
Defender of Athel Lauren.
You are our Sentry. We'll have you go join up with Tree Singer.
They will be stopped. All hail Colonel.
You, Doatan, go join with the Sisters.
They will be stopped.
Will be stopped. Colonel Guard into Blade Guard. If we upgrade it, we get selection of their global units. That's not so exciting. We'll keep with what they have there for now. Hopefully they can hold the line against the Greenskins. If not, we have put our faith in the wrong people. We have 4 different rights to go for here. We have Ladroy, Nadrur, Larim, and Hanor. Research rate. These are all nice. It's research rate and growth. That's the way. Absolutely. Wait, was that a free right? No way. Wait, I'll take we're at 185% research rate, so we should be powering through LNL here. How close are we to the Force of Size being able to be healed? Still quite some time. We're getting there, though.
The unbridled glory of battle.
Alright, turn is again ours. We need to defeat someone belonging to an enemy of the Spirits of Surewield. As your friends was asked, we take the fight to this army. Defeating them will prove our mettle beyond doubt, and their gratitude will greatly endear us to them in return. How exciting. Something I definitely care about. So the Greenskins are beating the brakes off of our allies here, but I think the more settlements we give them, the more they're going to get boosted up. AI is not quite like us. They don't have to deal with all of the same penalties. They have all that background income. So, Darkweaver
The
da.
forest wills it.
Forest wills it. Oh, you guys have fire attacks too? Oh, both of them do. Oh, we currently all have fire attacks because we've got the Dragon's Breath going right now. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab one more set of Starfire Shards, and I think 2 of these Swift Shiver guys. They shoot 2 arrows at once, which is
I am
pretty
ready.
awesome. One more turn before they have any growth to use. So back up to the Forest of Size.
The forest is whispering.
Forest is whispering. Yeah, they're pushing through towards the Beast Slayer Lodge. Both of those armies at the same time might be able to do something. There's 3 treemen. We saw they're strong, but they can get overwhelmed pretty easily. I ain't doing that. We're gonna send the Sisters in after Idristad.
Open them up!
Give it a little bit more buffer, and then we can probably turn them back around. No one real scary here. They got a couple Berserkers, but this should just be an easy, simple auto-resolve for
We
us.
fight for the forest.
Very few. And we'll go ahead and just claim it.
Athel Lauren makes claim.
Athaloran makes claim. And we will likely just use the Underroot stance, or the World Root stance, to jump back over towards the forest. Get some more elites in our army. And then we'll move on out. Probably jump through the Deep Roots to one of the other forests around here. perhaps even Toralithanol, just to make sure we can secure it. This is a great forest because it gives us extra income from all buildings faction-wide. Oak of Prophecy is being held by Bretonnians, so we'll probably leave it alone for now. We can cure that forest just by being friends with them. Movement range for all armies. We're going to come down here to the Forest of Gloom next. Battle reinforcement time. None of that's very exciting. That is next to the newly designed Hell Pit, which could be exciting. Dolganir Forest gives us more income from raising settlements. That's not super exciting. Yeah, probably the Veil of Webs. Post-battle loot, that's a pretty good one. Trade tariffs. Construction cost. Relations with Skaven's crazy. Inya wood. Yeah, no, our next attack is going to be down here at the Veil of Webs. At the Forest of Gloom. Beautiful. Well, I'll go ahead and recruit a few more up here with Kevin. Thankfully, they are still fighting. What I'm going to likely do, because the forces of Slaanesh will be easier for us to deal with than Tzeentch, just because we have no real weaknesses to the attack Tzeentch has, as opposed to all the fire Tzeentch got going. We'll go ahead and try to go out there when Village takes down one of these, or whenever one of them shows weakness. That's when we'll strike here with the Tree Singer. We'll go ahead and give you a few more Glade Guard. I think 5 or 6 total is a good number. We can even just grab one more Dryad for good measure. This is going to be a mainly... Oh, never mind. We need one more unit out of there.
Guardian.
Doatan is going to join you.
I will stop them. Deepwood Guardian.
Or wait.
Hunt.
Doatan was going to join the other.
Orders.
There it is. Dulceth is going to go join the Sisters.
Swiftly.
Serene Nestra.
Tempestuous Araha.
Perfect. Although taking down the rest of the Valley targets will allow the Ice Fang tribe to go away permanently. So that's a legendary lord we don't have to deal with. And we can make sure our allies have all that settlement area secured, which I think is going to be what we actually end up doing. We'll blitz down, get rid of one more enemy, and then move back around to go after the Greenskins here. Sweet, well that's going to be all the time I have got for today. Thank you all so much for dropping by today's Sisters of Twilight campaign. If you all enjoyed the video, then leave a like for the Light God and a sub for the Subthrone, and I will see you all in the next one.